Welcome back, everybody. This week, the theme is China. We're talking about everything Chinese. We're very excited about Chinese cooking. And
I'm not cooking Chinese food. We're talking about Chinese food, and we have a very special Chinese guest.
Mr. Tony Hu.
Yes,
from the Lao Empire of Chicago and beyond. You have 12 restaurants in Chicago.
Yes. I think they just spontaneously occur. I can't keep up with them all.
It's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. You got one more in Las Vegas at the Palms, right?
Yes.
Okay, but Lao Szechuan was your original restaurant.
Yes.
It's still my go-to restaurant here in Chicago. And when guests come, I always take them there because we have such a good meal.
Thank you, Chef.
Yeah.
Now, the interesting thing about this challenge, as you know, it's always 15 minutes, and the guests get to bring, and Rick brings 5 extra ingredients beyond the challenge. So today's ingredient challenge is green beans, right?
Yes.
And the 5 ingredients, it's interesting how they count in China because apparently Tony's got a little bit...
We see some 6 bowls there.
6 bowls.
Some chilies.
You know, I think it's a difference because it's on the other side of the world. That they count different.
We'll make it work.
But I see that 2 of them are chilies, so we're going to let him... It sort of looks like the same chilies, so we're going to let him go with that.
Okay,
still.
All right,
but China, I thought for sure he was going to bring in Chinese long beans, and that was going to be his green bean. And he's working with this basically the same green bean that I'm working with, and I'm going to give it a Mexican spin. He's going to give it a Chinese spin, I can tell because of all of the ingredients that are right here. And let's get to cooking.
Let's get started. Okay, so we're going to put 15 minutes on the clock. Matt, our producer's got the clock set, and begin.
Okay.
15 minutes starts now. So, Rick, what are your 5, by the way?
My 5 ingredients are bottled salsa. That's kind of cheating.
Okay.
Because it's got a lot of ingredients in it, but you can buy it, so I thought it'd be okay. Cilantro, Mexican queso añejo, eggs, and tortillas, because I'm going to show you what people make for a very quick meal in Mexico when they have some green beans on hand. And we would think of it more as a breakfast dish. Maybe you would think they would think of it as a supper dish.
And Tony, besides your average green beans, what else have you brought? Chilies, I see dried chilies.
I bought dried chili, I bought green onions, and garlic, and ginger. Also the specialty from Szechuan peppercorns.
Oh,
yes.
That numbing,
make it numb.
I love the numbing. Okay.
Yeah,
so what is your plan, Tony? What are you going to be doing over there with this?
I'm going to make a special dried chili string beans.
Okay. Dried chili string beans. I can't wait to taste that.
The string beans kind of crunchy, and also the Szechuan peppercorn make your mouth numbing. And also have the chili spices.
Loved it.
Now, for regular viewers, and by the way, if you're watching this, you know that you can download our podcast on iTunes for free, the Feed Podcast. But if you're listening to us, you can watch all the video, the whole 15-minute competition on our Facebook page or YouTube channel, the Feed Podcast. And regular viewers will know and not be surprised by the fact that Rick is using the microwave once again, because this is one of his go-to shortcuts, right?
For sure. That's my go-to thing. I really love it.
Vegetables in a glass bowl covered with plastic wrap, and is there a little bit of water in there too?
Just a touch of water in there, and I'm gonna put it on for a minute to start cooking them, and I'm gonna finish them in a pan. But I always love to blanch vegetables first in the microwave because it goes super fast. Yeah. And when you're cooking just for yourself or a couple people, it really speeds things up.
Okay, and Tony, you've chopped up the green beans kind of in about an inch or so length.
Yes, the string beans we stir fried with the green onions and the ginger, garlic, and the dried chili beans.
So you don't have a wok today, so this is kind of, I'm interested, this is the the Bayless test kitchen for Frontera.
Right.
There's not a huge blazing wok with like 15,000 BTUs going underneath it, right?
Chef, what's going on?
He asked for a knife, he didn't bring a wok, and he brought all this really delicious looking stuff over here.
I'm sure Chef has everything.
Okay.
So you just got a regular nonstick skillet, which everybody probably should have at home.
Yes.
And high heat.
Yes.
Okay, what kind of oil?
This one we use the salad oil.
Canola?
Salad oil?
Oh, peanut oil.
Peanut oil and salad oil, whatever you like.
Oh, okay, whatever I like. All right.
Yes. And then we stir fry the chili pepper first.
So this are the dried chili peppers.
Yes.
And you can find those everywhere. You don't have to go to a specialty market.
Yes, you can find any supermarket.
Those are really available.
Especially we got is the Szechuan peppercorns.
There's the magic.
Yes, yes.
So Tony, if I don't have the connections you do, right? If someone's listening or watching us, how could they find Szechuan peppercorns?
You can find a Szechuan peppercorn on the Chinatown supermarket. Yes.
And you only put, what, a couple tablespoons in there?
Yes.
Not too much?
Not too much.
Okay. Rick is putting his blanched green beans now into a pan with some olive oil?
Yep. I just want to start searing them, and then I'm going to scramble them with some eggs.
So Tony, now you've added the beans to your saute pan with some garlic?
Yes.
Okay, so you've got the chilies, the Szechuan peppercorns, the garlic, and the green beans in there.
Yes.
And just kind of giving it a light toss. What are you adding now?
Yes.
What is that?
And green, this is ginger.
Fresh ginger.
Yes, fresh ginger,
Okay.
fresh garlic, and fresh onions.
10 minutes to go, guys. So we're a third of the way through. Rick has chopped up some fresh cilantro.
Yeah, I'm going to put that in with the eggs that I'm going to scramble with these green beans. And I just salted those eggs so that they would have a nice little bit of flavor. I got this over pretty high heat because I want them to start browning because I like the texture and flavor of the slightly browned green beans here.
Okay, I want to go back to Tony really quickly. Tony, you just added some oil, right? Was it chili oil that I saw?
Chili sauce.
Chili sauce.
Chili sauce and salt.
And some salt.
Salt, that's it, very simple.
I'm going to show a way to heat tortillas that I think is really good. I've taken them out of the package. The rest of them I'm going to open up so that I'm sure that they're not stuck together at all. Put them into a plastic bag, and you will not be surprised. I'm going to show you how to heat these in a microwave.
These are corn tortillas?
These are corn tortillas, and they're going to come out amazingly good.
Is this a Chicago brand, El Milagro?
This is. Okay. Yeah, we have amazing tortilla factories here in Chicago. I think the best variety of them in the whole country. I've got a plastic bag. I'm going to take a paper towel and wet it to go around them, and then just put them into the microwave for 1 full minute, and they're going to be just amazing. It's this dampened paper towel that's going to be the magic in here because it provides a sort of steamy environment for them.
So just damp the towel.
Yeah.
Interesting. Not too much. Oh, just kind of
just a little bit on there like that.
Sprinkling the water with his hands on the towel. Okay.
On the towel, just to kind of get it a little dampened. Put it into a heavy plastic bag, like a Ziploc bag, but then turn it under and don't seal it because otherwise there'll be too much expansion from steam. And then I'm going to put it into the microwave for 1 minute.
Okay. And I'm getting a little bit of fumes from chili, I think, from Tony.
Yes, you certainly are.
There's 7 minutes to go.
You would expect that from me, but however, we're really getting it from him.
Just to catch people up, you just added the bowl with the eggs and the cilantro to the green beans and the
green beans, right?
Okay.
And I'm just now scrambling it, sort of keeping it moving in the pan until I get really nice large curds and is done as much as I want it to be. I like sort of soft scrambled eggs.
So I hand you your tortillas?
Yes, but be careful when you pull those out of the microwave because they'll be a little hot.
Okay. Help you out here.
Yeah, thank you.
There's an interesting, it's a nice ratio green to yellow here. All the green from the green beans and the cilantro versus the yellow egg. And Tony, just continue to stir fry over there.
Yes.
On kind of medium high?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody can do this at home.
How do you know when that's done? Just the crisp tender on the beans?
Yeah, you can watch out the skin.
The skin?
With the skin, change the colors.
Change the color of the skin of the green beans.
Yes.
That looks so good.
And we also the chili, dried chili peppers getting crispy. So you can eat both.
Okay.
Yes.
People obviously are not going to eat those chili peppers. They're just to release their heat.
A lot of people eat the chili peppers.
Really?
Yes.
The dried chilies?
Yes. Especially if they're from Hula.
A lot of people in Sichuan eat those.
Do they give babies
Not the rest of it.
Is that like mother's milk? You having like the chilies when you were a child there?
Yes.
Okay, so Rick is now plating. We've got about 5 minutes to go.
Yeah.
5 minutes to go.
5
Tony,
minutes,
gonna be
okay.
okay?
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Because I'm going to serve this with salsa, and because I want the salsa not to cool this off too much, I'm actually going to spoon warm salsa over the top. So I'm going to use the same skillet just to warm my salsa up just a little bit. I'm going to use a roasted tomato jalapeno salsa from one of the best salsa companies I know.
There we go, folks. The shameless plug, the Frontera brand of salsas. Next time you're in the grocery store.
I didn't say it, you said it, man.
All right.
I was just trying to kind of skate around
No, I
that
noticed
one.
what you plated though right down the middle of the plate.
Yeah.
Is that just for strategy or
Yeah,
reason?
well, you'll see here when I get to the final plating, the way that I'm going to let the salsa sort of fall around it. And I think it'll be really pretty. This is the roasted tomato jalapeno cilantro salsa.
So we're kind of matching that heat a little bit with Tony, but not too much.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is not going to be very hot at all. Spicy-wise, it's not going to be very spicy, but it's going to be full of lots and lots of flavor here.
But Tony, you're going to blow us away with the heat probably, right?
I'm done, yeah.
Are you kidding? With all those chilies and all that? I mean, I can hardly breathe in here. It smells so spicy.
Tony is now going to the plate with his green beans, stir-fried with dried chilies, chili oil, garlic, ginger, And
Szechuan peppercorns.
Szechuan peppercorns, of course.
Szechuan peppercorns.
And Rick is heating up his salsa.
All right.
We've got just a couple minutes left. Yeah, I think we're going to be fine on
These are
time.
gonna be good.
We've got about 3 minutes to go.
Okay.
And you're just going to heat this a little bit. You're not going to reduce this much, right?
No, I'm going to reduce a little bit of the water out of it just so that I can put it nicely around the green beans. But I have to say that, you know, even when you're making something as simple as scrambled eggs, it's always good to think about how you're going to put it on the plate. If it looks beautiful when you put it on the plate, people will enjoy the flavors of it more. That's just around the world that beautiful food tastes better because we're built that way, that we expect that.
And you've sprinkled a little bit of aged cheese?
Yeah, this is a Mexican queso añejo. You could use a Parmesan for it or a Romano. Okay. Any of those will work fine for this.
Well, Tony's pretty well done over there.
Yes, I'm done.
Very simple.
Okay.
Yes.
Very simple, okay.
Yeah.
And Rick is finished as well. There's just under 2 minutes to go,
Yeah,
so we're going to be good on time.
These were all very easy things to do. A little bit more cheese on the top of it there.
And you've got your steamed tortillas with it?
I'm going to serve it with it so that people can make their own tacos, and we're going to do that here in just a second.
Fantastic.
Just a little bit more cilantro, just in whole leaf all over the top of it.
Beautiful colors.
Yeah,
Both
it's
you guys.
just it's beautiful stuff, and it's so simple.
Yep.
So that's my dish right there. Tony's
Fantastic.
just
The time
looks
is
so
up.
classic.
All right, guys, well done.
Very nice.
Well done. Okay, we're going to take an Instagram break and get a cough break.
A cough break.
Man, moment of truth. I think we should have a little taste. Okay, we're going to start with the do-it-yourself.
Chef?
Yeah, so
you
you
just
can
take a little spoonful.
help yourself. Yes. Make sure you get some of the salsa.
Salsa too. Okay.
Cilantro too, right, chef?
Salsa, cilantro, egg.
Yeah.
All right. You don't want to overfill these, right?
No, that is such an American thing. In Mexico, a taco is really a nice proportion of filling to tortilla. It's not overstuffed, so you can really wrap it up like this.
Yep. Oh, delicious.
Now,
Mild.
super simple.
I mean, the green beans are there, but you've got a lot of egg, a little bit of cheese. I like the salsa. You need to have a little bit of acidity, too.
You do. That's why I chose salsa.
Yeah, but the green beans are really nice. There's not a lot of heat at all. I mean, it's a jalapeno salsa, but you can't get a lot of heat.
It's not really spicy. But you could use a spicier salsa.
We talk about Tuesday night dinner, Wednesday night dinner. This is brunch. This is breakfast, too, right?
All of it,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
And I just like it because I love vegetables, and it's a great way to eat vegetables with the scrambled eggs.
All right. Next up, the Spice Master.
Yeah.
How are we going to do this?
We're going to pray first.
Right? Okay. Please don't kill me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, good. You didn't, yeah, okay.
Good. You didn't catch the dry chili peppers.
Yeah. I was looking at that too.
Whoa.
Okay.
Okay, so
Now,
Okay, wake up.
we're going on the roller coaster ride.
holy.
Yeah.
Okay, folks at home,
Yeah.
you might want to dial back the chili just a little bit. But that's really good.
That is so Sichuan. I mean, he made it just exactly the way that I ate it when I was in Sichuan province.
You know,
Wow,
it
I'm
takes,
sweating. My whole face has got flushed. But the numbing and the chili together.
and here's the thing, he brought me right to the edge.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have complained about it for drama.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's just enough. Like, I like that heat. I like that.
Yeah.
It's telling me, it's reminding me, it's like, it is so assertive and so spicy, but yet I can totally tolerate that.
And there's this other
Yeah.
thing that in this country we don't do raw green beans fried until they're blister skinned very much at all. It's such a Chinese thing to do.
Yes.
And it's one of my very favorite ways to eat green beans. When it concentrates their flavor and it makes them taste sweeter. So I love it. All that chili, the garlic, the ginger,
garlic and ginger, yeah, I love
all
that.
of that.
The garlic is
So
very good. You try the garlic.
So when folks come to Chicago, obviously you want to check out one of Tony's restaurants. Go to the TonyGourmetGroup.com. You
Yes.
can see all of his restaurants. He's got one in Las Vegas as well.
And by the time they get here, he will have 3 or 4 more.
Absolutely.
Here, so-
Probably will. Yeah, you're building one on Michigan Avenue, right? The
Yes, open
Peking
this
Duck.
month.
That's going to open really
Yes.
quick. Okay, so
Oh. By the time people see this, it probably will be open.
Will be open.
It's in that Nordstrom's mall.
Yes.
Right?
fantastic.
Peking duck.
Okay,
all right.
Very good
Really
Peking
good.
duck.
Tony who? Thank you
Yes.
for coming, sir.
Thank you
Great to
so
see you.
much.
Thank you,
so
chef.
much.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Again, more information
Thank you
about
very
on this recipe and the recipes for all of our programs actually on our Facebook page, thefeedpodcast.com, or go to our YouTube channel to watch the video, or download the free podcast on iTunes,
Yes.
The Feed Podcast. We'll see you next time.
Does
Thanks,
anybody
Tony.
have any water?